Round one.
Soldier,
Capture the
Hanzo.
objective.
This is a messy thing.
Let's move on.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Blake Damien here, and today we are at Nepal playing Lifeweaver. But considering the DPS that we have, which is a Soldier and a Hanzo, I should have actually been a Mercy.
Oh god.
The objective is now.
Okay. Wait. What?
You're in the way. I was actually trying to pull the Ramatra because I was afraid that the Doomfist would punch him off the map. Unfortunately, the Ana got in the way.
Someone take it?
But fortunately, my Ramatra didn't get punched off the map.
And then it failed.
And thank God for that, because now we're in the process of capturing the point.
Arch again.
Thank you so much. That should do it.
A testament to
Something for the state.
Why are you doing that shit?
Nanoboost administered.
I couldn't have done better.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Life protects life.
I think here I may have inadvertently trapped my Ramatra. My intention was actually to trap the Echo, who had used her ult and turned into our Ramatra, and to stop her from getting ult and using it on this side of the archway. But it turned out that as I was placing my ult, our Ramatra had used his ult too. So the good thing was it was able to support him while he was ulting. Unfortunately, it looks like Ramatra's ult didn't put out enough damage to kill off the enemy team, while the rest of my team was kind of MIA. And I think it's pretty well known that Lifeweaver's heals alone aren't that great. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to support him through the entirety of his ult, which is why we both died.
We must strike them down.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Doing the objective.
Everyone just keeps like walking through it.
And that's what I'm like trying to. They figure it out, the thing, and they wanna make it small. They wanna make it small so it doesn't trigger like quickly. Or maybe just a platform like where you can like put F or something like interact.
Come here, will you?
Oh god.
You know, in hindsight, I think I should have put an elevator down that little hole down there so I could have the Ana come up. Then she wouldn't have had to die like this. Oh, sorry, bud. So I died here definitely because I was too focused on trying to save the Ana. After the Ana died, I think I should have quickly changed focus to try and find the Echo. I knew she was around only because there were sticky bombs that landed on me. But I didn't really know where she was, so I didn't quite know where to look for cover or where to hide for cover. Yeah, bro. What are you doing, boy?
Here. Safety in numbers.
Thank you for peeling, although you didn't really peel. I pulled him. I don't know if D.Va's such a good fit against Azaria. Maybe we should change.
Life protects life.
I think this tree was pretty well placed. We were all in a grav, but none of us died. I'm actually not trying to shoot my tree down. I swear there was an Echo there. That's who I was aiming at.
Tactical visor activated.
Life from life.
Nanoboost administered.
Don't see 9.
We're here.
Check phase.
Targeting over.
First round. 1.
I always try to launch myself off the edge of the map every time I finish a round in one of the maps like this. It's so much fun. And look at that, 1 versus 0. Woo! We're winning. Kind of weird considering it's a Diva versus a Zarya tank. Usually Diva does not do well against Zarya. I guess my tank is doing something right. Hey bub, stay here. I'm gonna fucking platform you right here, bub. You need to drop down, drop down. You need to drop down. Looks like the enemy team has an Ashe, which makes it very unsafe for Anna to be up top without any cover. So for this round, as long as the Ashe exists, we probably won't be sticking Anna up on a platform.
I need those.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I got you. I definitely died there because I got pretty thirsty. I was desperate to kill off the Doom. I don't know why. It was a little unnecessary since my team was already on him. So he was gonna die anyway. So I didn't really need to add in my really low damage. I should have just stayed in cover. Cool.
Monkey now.
Okay, I hate Monkey. Why? Zarya wasn't wait. Oh, actually, no. She should have stayed Zarya.
I can hear you here. Hear me? Come here, will you?
Bobby, you don't have to get out of that bubble. Get out of it.
Healing here, at your convenience.
There is no escape.
Over there! An enemy here! You're better off with me.
Let the dragon consume you!
Not entirely sure what the purpose was of that ult. I don't think it's entirely necessary for us to have to kill the Bob since he's pretty useless where he was. I think if I were the Hanzo, I would have saved it for the next push. But that's just me, and I don't actually know how to play Hanzo very well because I can't aim.
Feeling better, I hope. Over there! Rounding forward. Touch of regrowth.
Yeah, I'm anti.
I don't have, I just use
Thank you so much. Life protects life.
Self-destruct sequence.
I didn't realize. I was so focused on that last fight that I didn't even realize it was overtime already. Oh, anyway. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe.